What's good, everyone? It's your boy Sales, back in with some more Pokemon Violet. And let me tell you something, man. A lot kind of happened. I know I said I was going to just get to the school, but so much has happened, you guys. Like, so much has happened. And it all started with our stupid little rival. I say that stupid little rival, but I don't know. I really regret that it happened like that. So what I was trying to do is whenever I'm playing these things, I always try to find a nice little backdrop to start the episode with, right? Like kind of like right now, it's a nice little backdrop. So I was trying to get framed up right in front of the gate so we could go in here, and we made a lot of new friends along the way too. I'll get to that in a minute. But as I was getting framed up, I got a little bit too close to the door, and our rival comes running up to us like, "Hey, let's battle!" And of course, you can't say no to that chick. I said no. I was like, "Wait, give me a second." She was like, "No time like the present. Let's battle." So we got thrown straight into the battle. Hopefully, editor Sales, I hope you're putting footage of the battle right now, because I had to do the 30-second Nintendo Switch screen recording for that battle, and things were going absolutely phenomenal. But then she just got carried away in the battle. I was like, "Oh, you're doing so good in this battle. Let me go ahead and freaking terrestrialize on you. Turn 1." And luckily the AI is an idiot, and we were able to kind of cheese our way through. But the concept, man, the concept that she just freaking she pulled the bricks off. I love this girl so much, because if I'm telling you right now, if my pupil is watching this, I mean this out of love. But if I were to have someone to take someone to my wing, I would beat the bricks off them. Like, I would bring my strongest Pokemon. I'll bring my starter, my fully EV trained team. If I had legendaries on my side, I'd bring legendaries. I would show no mercy. I would act like this is grand finals. I would beat the living bricks off them. Like I said, Ivan, if you're watching this, love you, bro. Can't wait for next coaching session. Okay, so we made a lot of friends, like a lot of friends. So let me go ahead and update you guys on the team. So we have our Sprigatito here, he's a little naive. You know, he's not the brightest. He's not the yellow crayon in the crayon box, but he's rocking Magic Leaf, Hone Claws, Leaf Edge, and Bite. Next, we have Smiley Face, just Smiley Face. Nice and rash nature, probably not the best nature, honestly, but he's a poison ground type, and he has Tail Whip, Mudshot, Tackle, and Poison Tail. He learned that after the freaking Terrestrialize battle, which I also learned that Woopers can also have the ability Water Absorb, which is like crazy, like a ground type with Water Absorb. Yes, please. Someone straight out of a ROM hack. So this guy might end up getting replaced by one that has. No, I actually did see. I saw it in this town somewhere. There's a new item that lets you change your abilities. It's not an ability. It's not an ability patch. It's called something else. But yeah, you could get it. I even saw the EV training items. If I had $100,000 to blow, we could literally buy all the EV training items. But we got money like that, so it's whatever. Next, we have Tarantula Charlotte, who has String Shot, Tackle, Struggle Bug, and Assurance. Nice and sassy. Like I said, I don't really know what these guys are good at, but looking at base stats, it looks like this thing might actually be pretty tanky. So I'm not sure if it's like that, if that's the thing doing the thing, but then we found this guy. We found, like, what is that? I named him Mr. Saturn because he looks like a little Mr. Saturn, doesn't he? But this thing is so. I just want to see what he evolves into. Like I said, I don't know any of these Pokemon. And Poison Normal type. I always said that normal anything is just objectively bad, but it's really good for Poison because it gives Poison an immunity. It doesn't add any weaknesses. I mean, sure, it's neutral to fighting, but I don't know. Normal Poison is actually a pretty alright typing now that I really look at it. Has the ability Unburden, so if we use an item, we get a speed boost. So that's pretty cool. Nice and adamant nature too. So he's got. I'm not. I really hope this thing is a physical attacker. It looks like it is a physical attacker, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to keep on the squad. We'll see what he evolves into. Next, we have our unofficial starter. Nice and naive nature. Pichu. You know him. You love him. Tail Whip, Thundershock. Play nice Sweet Kiss. We could get the event Pikachu, but, not worry about that life. Not yet, at least. And we have Fido. The Duncan. Nice and Dunkin' Donuts. Now, the only reason he's on the team is, one, he's a fairy type, and fairy types are actually busted. But I heard that he evolves into something. I don't know what he evolves into, but I think his ability is called Full Baked Body or something. But all I know is that everyone said this dog evolves into something crazy. So I want to see what this little doughboy evolves into. So he's on the squad. So that's our team right now. That's what we're rocking out with. All nice and new Pokemon, but it's time we finally go and do the thing. So if you guys are excited, if you guys are actually hyped to see more Scarlet and Violet content, go ahead and hit that like button, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. We're gonna climb the great stairs of knowledge. What is this? Oh, Team Star. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? If you don't want to burn bright, don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. Ain't none of my business. Fine. We're Team Star, kid. We'll burn so bright, it hurts to look at us. But you already knew that, didn't you? Not really. So, the fact that this chick is actually, kind of a bully, not gonna lie, is kind of bringing back a little bit PTSD, because I had a bully in elementary school, and her name was, let's just call her Sarah. That wasn't her name. We're just calling her Sarah. And this girl, like, she wasn't she wasn't very muscular. She wasn't all that intimidating, really thinking about it. But this girl, like, I don't know, something about her was just so intimidating. Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? I can't believe you, Salos. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You have all the battles you ever need with me. Look, it was these bullies. Well, that explains it. As head of student council, stopping this type of nonsense is where would normally be my job. But this is a perfect chance for you to try to make a really amazing and ultra rare gift for you. Just in case no one knows what terrestrializing actually does. So right now, our Terra type is a grass type. So you guys might be wondering, well, isn't Sprigatito here a grass type? Yes, he is. But if you guys are familiar with the ability adaptability, what adaptability does is that it boosts same type attacks. So, like Mega Lucario, for example. Mega Lucario is a fighting type. God. What it does is that Mega Lucario, right? It's a fighting steel type. Like, when a fighting type uses a fighting move, it gets what's called a same type attack bonus, or what we call a stab. I forget the modifiers on stab bonuses. I think it's 1.5. I'll put a graphic on the screen right here so you guys can see the actual number. But basically, we have the adaptability. It doubles that number again. So pretty much when you hit a super effective move, you do double the damage. So you get hit 2 times. But with adaptability, it also boosts again. So all your moves hit like they're super effective. As long as the attack is neutral, like that young dude's right there, it got hit as if it was a super effective move. I hope that makes sense. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up strategic options. Yeah, it's pretty much what I just explained. Master Salos, Miss Nimona. How do you find the school's commute? It was awesome. I imagine Miss Nimonia's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? Wait, did that thing just... Screw it. I'm not even gonna mention it. Actually, Salos flexed on him. What? I'm a 27-year-old man, okay? But I'm pretty sure kids don't say flex on them anymore. Because that's something that we said back when I was in high school. And high school was 10 years ago for me. So it's cute, but if you guys are like, if you guys are younger than me, if you guys are like 20 and below, let me know. Do people actually say flex on them? It's funny to see that in a Pokemon game, but still, I feel like that's just older people trying to. I feel like that's just old Japanese men trying to be hip with the kids. Do I need to say, you guys know what I'm thinking. You guys know why I stopped talking. Like, the kid in the corner who's just kind of rocking his head back and forth. The glitching in and out feet. Like, this game, it looks so good, but it runs like a PlayStation 1 game. Yo. Oh, it's Miss Chairman. Very well, Champion Pneumonia. I trust you will handle this in my stead. Champion? Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so it was cool in Gen 1. You know, Blue was a very good person who always liked to kick you in your side. He was always one step ahead of you. Whenever you talked to the gym trainers or the gym statue at the beginning, his name was always there before you even got there. And right when you became the Elite Four member, right when you beat Lance, you thought you were the champion, but no, Blue's already beat the Elite Four, and he's already the champion. And so it was one last thing that he might be one step ahead of you, but you had the experience over him. It was a beautiful back and forth rivalry between Red and Blue. I'm pretty sure the next one was Hal. And granted, he did become a lot better in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because his whole thing was he had his own little character arc that I want to have fun with my Pokemon. And by the end of the game, when he finally got serious and became a champion, he was like, "All right, let's have fun, but I'm gonna win." Like that was cool and all, but then they did it again in the freaking Let's Go Pikachu remakes, the reimaginings, and Trace was not a very good champion. Not gonna lie, as much as I like the Let's Go games, the champion fight didn't do it for me, bro. And now they're doing it again with Pneumonia. Like I said, I like Pneumonia as a character, but if they're doing this whole friend champion thing again, I hope she's not the champion. That's all I'm saying. On you go then, young man. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy one bit. He's got like that evil little grin in his eye. I don't know. I'm getting serious Edvis vibes from him. You know, the mayor from Pokemon Coliseum, the do. He fooled me once, he ain't about to fool me again. I don't know. That look in his eye, man. He got that look in his eye. I don't like it. Bro, can you imagine going to a school like this? I couldn't even imagine. This like supposed to be like an elementary school. Like, bro, have you been enjoying your time here at Uva Academy? Sure, why not? This school? That's most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here. It seems that a friend of mine has rather serious matter he'd like to discuss with you. Is it Professor? Hey, it's Professor! Hello, Salos. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Turo. I carry out Pokemon research in the Grand Crater of Paldea, a site known as Area Zero. We have a place called Ground Zero in America, but it's not really the most fun place to be. Salos, student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon. Is that correct? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Bro! Completely blew my cover! I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. That's why I would like to ask you, will you continue to look after Miraidon on my behalf? Of course! Miraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form of specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it would require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. Could this Pokemon have its origins with Area Zero? Turo, don't tell me you actually did it. Is there something you'd like to share with the class, Mr. Director? But yeah, I've been going for almost an hour now of just straight tutorials, so no, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but probably gonna condense this all into one part. Maybe I won't, maybe I will, who knows. But if you made it to the end of the video, then go ahead and hit that like button, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll see what's going on with all these different routes and adventures. But until then, I'm about to get about.